Hi there, it's me Megan, and welcome to the Learn to Monetize More video series. In today's tutorial, we'll demonstrate how to enable flex sizes to power up your ad exchange performance. Flex sizes in ads have opened up a whole new set of opportunities for advertisers and webmasters alike. In terms of monetization, utilizing flex ads with ad exchange can greatly increase revenues. You ready? Let's jump right in.
The more size inventory options you can offer to buyers or advertisers, the more ads available to compete for your inventory. While DoubleClick Ad Exchange permits certain creatives that are smaller than the publisher's ad slot, creating a flexible sizes rule provides publishers with even greater flexibility. With flex ads, publishers can decide just how small a creative can be to serve in a particular ad slot. Or you may even opt out of serving smaller creative sizes than your ad slot inventory allows altogether. To enable flexible sizes in Ad Exchange, we begin this lesson in our Ad Exchange account. Navigate to the top bar menu and click on Rules. On the Rules page, notice on the left-hand panel the Flexible Sizes rule type. Let's click on Flexible Sizes now to bring up this section. It's here within the Flexible Sizes section where we can manage the flex sizes for our ad inventory. Please note that for every new flex ad rule we create, it will take priority over the pre-existing default rule. You can find the default rule at the bottom of this page. We are going to create a new flex ad rule, so let's click on New Rule at the top of the page. When we create a new display rule, we are offered a wide variety of ad sizes. Let's go ahead and pick our preferred ad units we'd like to target using the inventory selector. Please note that if you desire to create a flex ad rule for apps, simply click on the Mobile In-App tab. As I mentioned at the start of this lesson, Ad Exchange accepts smaller creatives for an ad slot by default. When you permit the default settings, allow creatives that are smaller than the inventory size. This means smaller creatives will serve. They are set as center-aligned horizontally and top-aligned vertically. In such a scenario, the white border surrounding the creative within the larger ad slot is transparent. You may decide to only permit creatives to serve that exactly match the size of the ad slot, in which case you'd choose the option Do not allow creatives that are smaller than the inventory size. If in the previous step you decided that you prefer smaller creatives to serve in the ad slot inventory, then you will now specify the size of the creative by doing either of the following. Use System Recommended Minimum Width and Height. This is the default option. Ad Exchange will manage by default which creative sizes to serve to the ad slot. Note that the default is set to 67%, which means that Ad Exchange will manage sizes that serve within this specific percentage. For maximum yields, we recommend this option. Set custom minimum width and height. If you prefer, you can dictate the smallest size creative you will permit to serve in the ad slot. You will need to specify the inventory width and height, entering the percentage in the percentage field. You may also select the percentage using the slider. If you opt for the latter and set a custom inventory size, we recommend that you provide leeway for more ad sizes to serve rather than fewer ad sizes to serve. In doing so, you are opening the ad slot to a larger pool of creative sizes. When you set your width and height percentages, it should reflect this greater accommodation in creative sizes. This is an important point, so I'd like to illustrate this with an example. Let's say you have an ad slot that can accommodate a creative that is 970 by 90. Of course, the ad slot cannot accommodate any creative larger than 970 by 90, right? However, if you set the minimum percentages of width and height to 60% or lower, this same ad slot will permit smaller ad sizes, such as a 970 by 66, 950 by 90, or a 728 by 90. If your site includes inventory for a 300 by 600 custom-sized creative, then this same ad slot can accommodate a 300 by 250, or a 160 by 600 if you choose a minimum percent width of 40% and a height of 50% or lower. After you've created your new flex ad rule, choose the targeted inventory, and decide whether to implement AdX's default settings for smaller creatives or specified width and height percentage. It's time to preview the creatives that will be eligible to serve in the ad slot. Within Preview, we can see, based on our targeted inventory size, the preview of each of the typical creative sizes we're likely to see serve in our ad slots. In this section, we can preview the following: each inventory ad slot size, the typical smaller creatives that will be eligible to serve within our ad slot inventory, an external gray box that represents the actual ad slot size. This area with the gray diagonal lines lets us know the minimum creative size eligible to serve. Point your mouse to a common creative size and you'll notice a blue table appears. This represents how that creative will be displayed in the ad slot. And finally, you'll notice the white space that will appear transparent within the ad slot surrounding the smaller creative. Flex ads are all about maximizing your ad inventory real estate. After all, why limit your ad inventory? If you have an ad placement sized as a 728 by 90, you don't necessarily have to serve only a 728 by 90 creative. You can allow many smaller creatives within this ad slot, allowing more advertisers to bid and creating more demand for your ad slot. Consequently, the more ad sizes you allow in your ad slot, the higher your RPMs will grow. Be mindful of the ad sizes that you allow through. Some smaller ad sizes could look awkward on your site and hurt the aesthetics of your page. In fact, we've seen rates jump by 40% in the span of 2 weeks after optimizing flex sizes. That's why we strongly recommend publishers take advantage of the flexible ad size controls to maximize yield.
That concludes our video for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updates on our latest videos. See you next time!